Hello, everyone out there in Radio Free Decipher Land. This is Evan Lorenz.
And it's me, Kyle.
Freaked out.
And, wow, we've
upgraded
to Decipher Land.
I said hello out
Radio
there in
Free
Radio
Decipher
Free Decipher
Land.
Land.
Wow, excellent.
I was inspired by that whole Chicagoland thing we were talking about last week, I guess.
So, hey, we got another email.
Yeah. Oh, did we?
Yeah.
This is news to me.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm springing it on you here live.
Okay.
Although not live on RFD.
Well, it's live to me.
All right, check this out.
Yes.
This one cracks me up, and I told this guy that I was going to read it to you on live
without
on the air,
warning me.
Without warning, because
Nice.
you didn't believe me.
Okay.
So the subject is pineapples. And he says, it's by Dan Reeves, good guy out of Plano, Texas. He says, it works. I tried it today and it worked. Unbelievable. I had forgotten to say it several times before, but today I remembered.
And it worked.
And it worked.
That is so insane. Man, the things that you learn.
It is a cornucopia of knowledge here on RFD.
Wow.
So there. See, you thought I was crazy. You thought I was a lunatic.
Well, I still think you're crazy, but apparently I no longer have that reason.
You know, maybe we should backtrack here a little bit for those of you that don't listen to every RFD broadcast, which I can't believe there wouldn't be any. There would be somebody like that.
Seems to me RFD is probably an all or nothing proposition. But
sure. So basically, pardon me, a couple broadcasts ago, I told this fantastic tale that that you can stop yourself from sneezing by saying the word pineapples, and you didn't believe me, and you thought I was crazy, but Dan here decided to put this to a test and proved me right.
There you go.
I swear to God, it sounds the weirdest thing you could possibly imagine, but it does. It works.
Pineapples must be the chosen fruit.
Maybe.
Who
maybe. It is from Hawaii.
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but it is. All right, well, what do we got on the plate today?
Well, we just have kind of a recap of news from the week. The high points being Necessary Evil's release was on Wednesday, and also that it is sold out.
Yeah, I thought I thought it a little comical on Wednesday when it said, Necessary Evil on sale today. Necessary Evil sold out.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Both Necessary Evil and Siege of Gondor are sold out, we announced this week. And for those who have not heard us discuss sellouts in the past, what that means is our warehouse no longer has any in stock. However, there have been cases of it shipped out to distributors and on to retailers, so there's still a good amount of product out in the distribution chain, and it should not yet be very difficult to get those products if you just go out to look. So that is the story. But if your distributors or if your retailer calls it a distributor who doesn't have it, they aren't going to be able to get any from us.
And just to make sure that our RFD listeners have the most up-to-date information, and we're here looking out for you, just so you know, Necessary Evil is probably going to be a little bit tougher to get than Siege of Gondor still in the pipeline. So
that is true.
Don't wait to get your Necessary Evil because that one's going to be harder to get.
That is true.
Quicker.
Yes. So there you have it.
Yes.
Also, a particular bit on Siege of Gondor for those of interest who may be having difficulty getting it. I understand that Walmart is carrying that one,
which
so
is one of the reasons why we sold it through so quickly.
It's a little bit of an unusual place, I would imagine, for some of you to look for your Lord of the Rings cards, but if you are having a hard time getting a hold of it, check there, or just go there first if you like, but you probably will be able to find it there
Always support your local retailer, though.
But
your local game store retailer. But yeah, they're more likely to be sold out.
Yes.
So we're giving you alternate avenues.
Yes.
So
There you go.
What else? Gamma.
They're still there.
And Vegas. They're still there. Well, they're coming back today.
That's true.
On Friday, and but they are doing the wrap-ups. As it was a good show from what we're hearing. And lots of Mega Man. People are really excited about Mega Man. I even heard people are really, really excited about .hack. So we've been hearing lots
gaining
about
momentum.
stuff like that. So Yeah, it's been good. Evidently, they all had blue shirts, which is sort of a surreal thing for me.
I saw that in the photos that were coming back, and I just assumed that it was something wrong with my monitor's contrast.
For those of you that have ever been to a convention where Decipher's been at, you know that the theme has pretty much always been black. Black shirts, black booth, black carpet, black, everything.
Yes.
But we have blue shirts at Gamma this year, and it's I can't even like process that in my head because I haven't seen it and sparks are flying.
In 5 years of you being here?
6 years.
6 years of you being here?
Yeah.
No, nothing but black shirts.
Nothing but black shirts.
Although there was that brief flirtation with the vaguely Army camo look at Decipher Con 99, was it?
I've chosen to block
2000? 2000. Decipher Con 2000.
I've chosen to block that one out.
All right.
We won't.
You would think after that experiment that they wouldn't try anything other than black
I think
again.
They went blue at Gamma because of Mega Man. They were premiering Mega Man to the retailers for the first time, and Mega Man has a lot of blue things, so they did blue shirts.
Gotcha.
And evidently the Mega Man wall, which is very blue, looks really cool.
It was also huge. For those of you who have seen our walls at the show before, this was, I think, twice the width.
Yeah, it was a 20. It was a 20 by 10.
Yeah.
So
when they were
10 feet tall, 20 feet wide.
When the production crew up on the third floor was trying to lay out that wall to make sure that it had all been printed correct before it shipped off to Vegas, that was pretty funny to see because we do have a pretty good floor space that every time press sheets come back for checking, it gets piled in.
Everybody pulls out a pillow and lays down on the floor to check cards.
But it could not quite. Well, I guess it could just barely handle this wall. I mean, it was huge. We've had a few things over time that have been like that. That giant Lord of the Rings banner with the Gollum on it that we were using last year.
Actually, that was only that thing.
Yeah,
the DGMA banner that hung in the DGMA.
That thing could not fit on the floor.
Yeah.
The big stuff is cool.
Let's see what else. There was also a lot of DGMA stuff that happened during the weekend right before Gamma. So
many
events
weekend. Leading up to Gamma. Yes.
So let's. Here is a quick rundown of all the various winners and various things that happened. We're just going to do major events. We're not going to do like minor little side events, but we're going to do most of the major ones. Which, starting with major ones, the biggest event of the weekend was the Lord of the Rings PSE Premier Series event.
Yes.
And Mike French defeated Josh Cornwell Mott in the finals 2-0. I heard that they were playing very, very similar decks. So, almost identical. So, but Mike French won the day. Mike, I believe, is from Washington, and Josh Cornwell Mott is from Toronto. So,
congratulations, Mike.
Yeah, good job, both you guys. And Josh, of course, has been a staple in the top 16 of all the Premier Series events. So once again, doing a good job.
Again.
Speaking of staples in the top 16, Mike Dalton and Dan Clark were also there. Dan Clark finished in first place on day one, and Mike Dalton, the current world champion, finished in third place on day one. So they both made day two. And the reason I'm bringing up both these guys is because it was announced and the awards were given at the Premier Series in Vegas that Mike Dalton won Player of the Year for 2003, and Dan Clark won Rookie of the Year for 2003.
Cool.
So
was there a box of donuts?
I believe there was a box of donuts, as well as they each got a complete foil set of Two Towers block.
Neat.
So all three sets in
Very
foil.
nice.
That's a big, big prize.
But the box of donuts.
But the box of donuts, of course, is the biggest prize. And I'm not sure if Dan Clark got the donuts, but I'm pretty sure Mike got the donuts. So.
Yeah, he really earned them.
Yep, he earned those donuts, just like Yako did in 2002.
Yes.
Got the donuts. So, in other news, we'll skip over to Trek real quick.
Yeah.
Josh Latnow from Tucson, Arizona, won the maiden voyage for Star Trek. Defeated all the other comers and. John Vroman from Northern California, Bay Area, beat out Brad Reinhold from Tucson for the .hack PSQ. So
cool.
Those were good games. And lastly, Team Quijibo cards, which was Patrick Sullivan, Matthew Jacobina, and Jake Denley won the team tournament, the Lord of the Rings team tournament.
Cool.
that is all the DGMA news I have for you.
And virtually all of those people will have to scrap their decks now since there's new sets for
right,
almost all of those
well,
games.
Well, evidently, in the team tournament, you could play
That's
with
true,
Siege
the
of
team
Gondor,
tournament.
So those decks are still, real good. So
I have to get my hands on some of those deck lists.
I know. Copy that deck.
What
play
were they
online.
Yeah.
So I'm really kind of bummed out right now. I haven't played in a couple days of the online game because I had to get a new computer, and so all of the decks that were saved on my old computer are now gone.
All your one decks.
All my one deck. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Tristan Marsman was going to send me some decks too. So but I'm looking forward to building decks. And by building, I mean copying off of DGMA.
Yeah.
Some decks.
Hey, whatever it takes.
So, excellent. Well, as we speak right now, I am in Houston.
Yeah, that's quite miraculous, really.
So, doing some Beyblade stuff down there this weekend, teaching people how to play, having a good time.
Are you having fun?
I'm having fun. Actually, right now I'm on the airplane.
Okay.
And
that's
flying
no fun.
to Houston and reading my new book, Jennifer Government.
Yes. This is related to the nationstates.net thing that we mentioned last week.
Tristan.
Oh, and speaking of
Tristan, he built a country, and
did he really?
Yeah, he's having some fun with it.
That's
It's a dune based. His national currency is the spice.
Is the spice.
And,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I was going to say, speaking of last week, I guess I have a retraction error that I should announce, is that I did neglect to remember that there is a Miles O'Brien in Necessary Evil.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I saw that. I was putting some sets together in Necessary Evil, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I'm going to have to dog him about that.
Yeah,
so.
there is, in fact, a Miles O'Brien in Necessary Evil, and I feel sheepish now.
You're fired. That's it.
Okay.
All right. So that's probably going to do it for us. I'm going to go play some Beyblade, and Evan's going to get back to design
to the stuff that I do. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That is. So have a good weekend, everyone. Talk to you soon.